Have you ever wondered what would happen if you drilled a hole straight through the center of the Earth and jumped in? It's one of the most mind-bending thought experiments in physics. Let's explore this incredible hypothetical journey together. First off, actually building this tunnel is a monumental task way beyond our current abilities. We're talking about challenges that make space travel look like a walk in the park. For starters, the heat. The deeper you go, the hotter it gets. The Earth's core blazes at around 6,000 degrees Celsius, that's as hot as the surface of the sun. Any drill we have today would just melt instantly. Then there's the pressure. At the Earth's center, the pressure is about 3.6 million times greater than what you feel at sea level, without some kind of imaginary ultra-durable material. Our tunnel would be crushed in a nanosecond. And let's not forget the mantle, a massive layer of semi-liquid rock. We'd have to find a way to stop our tunnel from being constantly filled with molten lava. But let's wave a magic wand and say we've done it. We've built a perfect vacuum-sealed tunnel from the North Pole to the South Pole. You're standing at the edge, wearing a completely heat-proof suit. You take a deep breath and jump. So what happens next? Most people think you'd just fall forever, but that's not quite right. As you begin your fall, gravity is at its strongest, pulling you down. But as you get closer to the center of the Earth, something strange starts to happen. The mass of the Earth that's now asterisk above asterisk U begins to pull you upwards, partially cancelling out the pull from the mass below you. When you finally reach the exact center of the Earth, you'd be completely weightless. The gravitational pull from every direction would be equal, perfectly balancing you out. You'd just be floating there, suspended in the very heart of our planet. And the speed. Without any air resistance to slow you down, you would accelerate all the way to the center. By the time you reach it, you'd be traveling at a mind-boggling 29,000 kilometers per hour. That's almost 30 times the speed of sound. Your incredible momentum would carry you right past the center and towards the other side of the world. But now, gravity starts to work against you. It's pulling you back towards the center, acting like a brake. You'd gradually slow down as you ascend toward the opposite surface. But you'd decelerate at the same rate you accelerated, eventually coming to a perfect stop just as your head pops out of the tunnel on the other side of the planet. And here's the fun part. If no one is there to grab you, what happens? You'd immediately start falling back down again. You would become a human pendulum, oscillating back and forth from one pole to the other forever. And here's a cool little detail. Under these ideal friction-free conditions, a one-way trip through the Earth would take exactly 42 minutes. You could get from one side of the planet to the other faster than a pizza delivery. Of course, in reality, this journey would be instantly fatal without our magical tech. The Earth's rotation creates something called the Coriolis force. This would mean you wouldn't fall in a straight line. Instead, you'd be slammed violently against the side of the tunnel at terrifying speeds before you even got a few kilometers deep. And what if the tunnel wasn't a vacuum? The air pressure would be immense. The air would become so dense it would be like trying to fall through thick honey, crushing you under its weight, or stopping your fall almost immediately. So, while we won't be taking this subterranean express anytime soon, it's an amazing concept that shows just how wild the laws of physics can be. What other crazy thought experiments should we explore? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending science.